I'm the founder and CEO of MinorMynas. I'm 13 years old and I'm from Hong Kong. MinorMynas is a global kids community where we provide a real-life learning experience for us to chat and learn from each other.
我会说一点点普通话。
我可以教你们讲国语，你们可以教我讲广东话吗？
And now we've got more than 5,000 downloads in roughly 50 countries. The idea first came around when I went to learn some Mandarin. I was in a place where we saw people from all over the world. It was then that I thought about the language aspect. I personally came up with the idea, and then we found a tech company to help us build the code. The app itself took 6 months to complete, from September of 2016, and we launched the app last year in May. The heart of MinorMynas is in the group chats. For example, in the riddle group, we just ask riddles. In the nature group, we're talking about all the things we see in our daily lives. These groups are in a lot of different languages. They're really active in teaching.
What time is it where you are? ¿Qué hora es?
Right now, we're an incredibly small team. Honestly, it's my entire family. During the process, I was pretty hands-on. We were having pretty regular meetings with the tech guys where we would talk about the progress of the app. But once I saw the interaction between the kids on our MVP, I realized that it was so much more than just languages. I believe that the best way to connect societies and different people is through kids. Because since we're still young, we're still very open-minded. That sets me apart from other 13 or 14-year-olds is that I know absolutely nothing about celebrities. I'm not very into boys. My parents are really open-minded. Since I was really young, they were reading a lot of books to me and trying to raise me to be as creative and critical as possible. If I want to make a decision like when I left school, at the time I was being bullied pretty badly at school. We had a lot of conversations about it.
眼见觉得他发噩梦了，睡觉不好，然后他才慢慢的跟我们告诉我们，其他的都喜欢就是说谈明星啊、化妆啊、男女啊什么的，但是 Hillary 就不是这样，他不喜欢说这些，他就是看书，就是说一些很深入的问题，其他的人根本不明白他。每一天全个中学他是最后一个出来，他是躲在厕所里面不想见到其他的人。最后我发现他他拨自己的头发，我跟我老公说，那我们一定要带他走，自己在家学，不过是自己的程度你自己选。他跟他弟弟也常常都觉得学得不够快，所以也决定把弟弟带出来一起学。他整个人转起来，就是很开心啊，恢复本来的他的感觉。
Predominantly, I have 2 hobbies. One is reading. I spend as much time possible reading as I can, whether it's sneakily reading after bedtime. Sorry, Mommy. So this book is called The Everything Store, and it's about the rise of Amazon and Jeff Bezos as an entrepreneur. This is one book that really stuck with me. It's helped me out a lot according to strategy, because the way Jeff Bezos handles his employees and the way he communicates with other people. Debating is another one of my favorite things to do, because debating lets you have an analytical look on everything in the world. So I've got quite a few mentors and entrepreneurs which I meet. Sometimes I can go for once every 2 weeks to once a week. I tend to be the youngest person there. One is in biotech, another one is working on accelerators. I guess the best thing about being a CEO is that you make the final choice. But I say that the drawbacks is exactly the same. The consequence of the choice will be all on you. Well, if you asked me this question 1 year ago, I'd say that I'm definitely going to university in this particular country. But now, which I'm so proud about, university preps you for the real world and work out in the real world, which I think I'm already doing right now with MinorMynas. College, if you go, look at the vast majority. They just wind up going to ordinary jobs and leading very ordinary lives.